Flyers TV is sponsored by the Bay Hotel. Todd, you must be delighted with that result tonight.
Pretty happy. We got off to a pretty sketchy start there. I think the guys kind of were dipping their toe in the water, and I don't know if we had a few passengers in the first period. We addressed that in between periods. We came back out in the second, played a lot better, and in the third, when we got up to our fifth goal, there it was the result was always going to go one way. But it's good to see. I mean, a lot of our competitors, I know that Cardiff have won tonight, so that was absolutely vital that we got those 2 points. I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't think it was the greatest performance. But I mean, I just said to the guys there, I mean, we found a way to get the win, and that's all that matters at this point in the season. I think that tomorrow, oddly, will probably be a tougher game. It's in Dundee, where we haven't been very successful. A team that's starting to heat up again. They suffered through a lot of injuries, but they've won the conference. They're very confident, and Dundee's a tough place to play. So tomorrow is going to be a very difficult match. But with only 3 matches left, it's still very tight there at the bottom. But kind of the first team that blinks and drops points is going to be on the outside looking in. So everything's vital from here on in. I was talking with a few guys. It's right after that Edinburgh game where everything seemed to come easy, and our performance just kind of dropped off. And I think a lot of it comes down to the hard work. If guys look back to their performances in February, we just strictly came out and didn't give teams room to breathe. We were all over them, and things were going well. Then we get into the Edinburgh game. And no disrespect against Edinburgh. I mean, they've beaten us a couple times, but in that actual game, it was a very easy game. Guys started racking up the points a little bit. Bad habits start creeping into the game, and it's something that we've really troubled ourselves to get rid of. Now we're standing back off guys, giving teams time, making pretty common mistakes that maybe we made earlier on in the season. So we have to find a way to get that out of our game. But you know what? To beat these guys, they haven't lost many games. So to beat these guys, especially on home ice, is a great feeling. Maybe because we were so involved in the game, it actually sounded quiet in here tonight. I don't know if it was because it wasn't a great game to watch, certainly off the start. I mean, in the third period when we started scoring some goals, the crowd definitely got a boost. But I think I've heard it louder, but it was busy. And, anytime the building's near full, it is an advantage us, But you have to come out and score that first goal, which fortunately we did, and gets the crowd on our side. Like I mentioned earlier, I think that at this point, if you drop a point or two, you definitely will be up against it. I know with Cardiff winning tonight, it keeps it kind of status quo. They're still 2 points ahead of us. They have 2 games left. We have 3. Hull, I believe we're 3 points behind them now. I think it's 3. It's 3 or 5. 1 and 2. I have to look at the stats again. You get bamboozled by looking at it. But ultimately, what I say to the players is, you worry about it, win your games, and that's all you can control. So, I mean, I'm sure we'll go over a number of scenarios, but these guys just got to go out and win a hockey game against Dundee, go into a tough building in Braehead, and then the final game of the season, Braehead here.